I wanted to do a quick video update on some OpenStreetMap tools that I've been trying out in a new area of the map. This is in the Indian Ocean coastline of Myanmar, and there are a lot of place names here that someone has imported from an open data source. It's the United Nations MIMU. They have place names for really the whole country, and they did this import, and one issue with the import is that while you have a lot of these names of local places, you don't have the road network connecting to them. As an editor, this is helpful to me because I can look at one of the roads that I know is existing and try to figure out how would I trace it to connect to the missing pieces. Something else I want to show you with this is the RapiD tool from Facebook. So Facebook is interested in OpenStreetMap for a variety of reasons. On this mapwith.ai, one word, mapwith.ai, you can see some of their projects, including the RapiD editor. So it looks exactly like the ID editor in OpenStreetMap, except it has this button here that when you click, it'll suggest features from satellite imagery that are missing from OpenStreetMap. I believe these were done like pre-calculated, and I'm pretty sure they were done using Bing Maps based on some areas that I was looking at earlier. Usually Maxar is newer data, and I haven't really, just from eyeballing it, been able to get a good read. It looks from here like Maxar is the newer one. So whichever one is newer is the one that I would want to keep features that are still visible there. So here they've traced this whole road, uh, and then and that looks pretty accurate. So here's an existing road here, Mong Makan ends here, and RapiD has suggested these roads. So let me click on one. That looks legit. So I say use this feature. I log in with my OpenStreetMap account. So even though you're on another domain, it's okay. I'm just interested in using this site. So click through that, and they've already suggested this should be a tertiary road. And that looks legit, like that seems to have covered everything. Then here, they've done something which I don't agree with. They have this road, which I see underneath, and they have, oh, this looks like a stupa or a temple of some type, so I'm going to quickly label that. Temple. And then, yeah, so they're showing this circular road path here when there's actually a building there. And if I look at Bing, yeah, they're looking at Bing. I'm looking at Maxar where there's a building there. So the way I'm going to resolve this is I'm going to say, yes, use this feature. But then I'm going to cut at this node, or split. And then I'm going to select that area that goes through the building and delete it from my editor. So I have, in this case, made use of the geometry they selected, but made my own suggestions. They have a new road segment continuing. Let's use that. And they haven't have them, ID editor is reminding us, we haven't connected these. So let me just drag this node here so they're connected and continue following. I don't agree with this direction, or they're, yeah, I would like this to stay connected here. And then I'll cut, and let me see if I'm able to delete the rest of this. I guess I just need to cut here where it resumes. Delete this segment. Connect to the, okay, yeah, we add this segment into our reality and connect them here. Now, yeah, I can go back here and toggle this to see if I want to add that road over to the side, and I don't really like that. So I'll keep on going. Oh, I do also have the option to remove this feature. It's not being added to the map, but it just makes it easier visually if there's something there that you don't like. I don't know if it gives feedback to the Facebook team or not. But yeah, let me continue this road because intellectually I know that this road probably continues on to meet with this town. This goes through town as well, so I'm going to use it and drag the node to connect. This looks right. And then, just to continue doing my own mapping, I like to show the relative size of these different towns if we don't have, because if we don't have population data or anything like that on the web, but I am able to quickly sketch the outline of this. Oh, this is actually a pretty large area if you think about it. Anything that has houses or these kind of smaller buildings that aren't obviously an industrial building, I like to have them all in the bubble. I need to indent a little bit here. And that, as far as I know, it's not one of the land use. It's not one of the tags suggested by the RapiD editor, but it could be interesting if there's a lot of research into identifying different crop types and things like that. But maybe Facebook didn't want to dabble into that too much. Residential area. Good. And I think that's enough editing for now. I'm going to just hit save. And just like on OpenStreetMap, I can make some edits. So trace roads. And just so it's easier for people to track, I'm going to say using RapiD. There you go.